Hi, Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is Maisurah Binti Mohd Radi and my metric number is 253599. I as one of the participants of OSEM here want to talk about my final year project. I have chosen a research-based paper and it was given a title, The Influence of Political Brand Equity on Party Preference Among Malay University Students, a study of UMNO. But first of all, I want to say thank you to all of my lecturers, especially my supervisor, Encik Syamsul Anwar bin Ismail, and Dr. Nosia for guiding me in doing this research. Okay, move to the introduction. Political marketing is one of the most important aspects of developing industry which affects institution, people, and the involvement of successful candidates in the modern generation of politics. Therefore, it is one of interest to examine how political party branding of equity can enhance brand preference among the voters. The interest has been increased in the political brands due to a number of reasons, including growing concerns in balance, electoral volatility, and practicing marketing strategies and principles by the political parties that encourage researchers to view politics via the branding lens. Branding facilitates the political parties to learn about the preferences and choice of the voters and to design the political statements, promotional techniques, and party manifesto to enhance the voters' positive attitudes towards political parties. For that reason, the research presents various types of brand equity factors, which is brand awareness, brand image, brand leadership, brand loyalty, and brand quality in order to know their influences towards the preference of the brand politics depending on the customer base on theory of reason action TRA. Move to the problem statement. This study was conducted to cover up the lack of previous research and give an additional information towards the research that have been done. In this highly changing world, politics is evolving every day from the traditional way of marketing to a more advanced technological way which is being used by politicians to market their manifesto and ideas to reach theirs. Thus, politics is become highly influenced by marketing. Several studies have explored aspects of political marketing, for example, the feasibility and usefulness of adapting the concept of customer value from commercial marketing for use in the field of political marketing. This current research will expose the choices of the brand equity that the Malay University students tend to choose in order to vote the brand politics that are available in Malaysia, such as UMNO. In addition, the presence of this study allowed the researcher to assess the extent to which the marketing of a political brand equity influences the party's choices and voting results by evaluating and preferred which one, either the brand awareness, brand image, brand leadership, brand loyalty, or brand quality. Move to the research objective. The first one is to survey the perception of university students on UMNO as their party preference. The second one is to identify the relationship between brand awareness, brand image, brand leadership, brand loyalty, and brand quality with party preference among university students. The third one is to determine the difference in party preference between gender of university students. And the fourth one is to measure the strength of brand awareness, brand image, brand leadership, brand loyalty, and brand quality toward party preference among university students. Next, the literature review that I have obtained from this research is brand equity is a multi-factor structure and a complex phenomenon. There are many classifications and dimensions proposed in the analysis of brand equity. Aker was the first person who has studied the concept of brand equity. Brand equity, based on the research here, consists of 4 dimensions, which is brand awareness, brand image, brand leadership, brand loyalty, and brand quality. The power of brand politics could be followed from voters' perception and understanding about what they have achieved, observed, sensed, and heard regarding to the brand. The value of brand equity can be considerable when the brand has meaning to people and contrariwise. After all, this brand equity have influenced the brand preference among the voters. Brand preference can be considered as an indicator of the effectiveness of the party politics marketing strategies, voters' loyalty, and heterogeneity of voters' choice. Preference in marketing signifies desirability or selection of an alternative. Brand preference can be further seen as a voter's predisposition towards a brand that varies according to the cognitive, affective, and cognitive effects that the brand that has had on the voters. In simple words, it implies voters' biasness towards a certain brand as a result of the voters' rational, emotional, or behavioral responses towards the brand proposition and marketing strategy. The figure shows the theoretical framework of the research, which relating the influence of political brand equity on party preference among Malay university students. This research used theory of reason action (TRA) for the studies to see the influence of a political brand equity in party choices and voting decisions. The theory of reason action is a model that was created to know the behavior of individuals in order when they do something in their daily life. The behavior that has been done was being influenced by three factors. Each of the factors has its own explanation. According to this model, a person's behavior is determined by their behavior intention to perform it. This theory is prior successful model in the political arena and was suitable to apply within this research as it wanted to test the influence of a political brand equity in party choices and voting decisions. So there is 7 hypotheses that has been made in these studies. The hypothesis 1 said that there is a significant relationship between brand awareness and party preference among university students. The second one, there is a significant relationship between brand image and party preference among university students. The hypothesis 3 said that there is a significant relationship between brand leadership and party preference among university students. The fourth hypothesis said that there is a significant relationship between brand loyalty and party preference among university students. The fifth hypothesis says there is a significant relationship between brand quality and party preference among university students. The sixth hypothesis said that there is a significant difference in party preference between gender of university students. And the seventh hypothesis, brand awareness, brand image, brand leadership, brand loyalty, and brand quality significantly influence party preference among universities. Moving to the methodology of these studies, the data collected through the questionnaire set was processed using the SPSS software to derive insights from the data obtained. I use this method because using this software, I will be able to analyze the data obtained by 370 respondents accurately and saving my time. Therefore, a sample of 184 males and 186 females was drawn from the study population. In this study, the data were collected from the Malay student of UUM. The findings of the data of this research were presented using demographic data of respondents, descriptive statistic, correlation, t-test, and multiple regression. For the socio-demographic characteristic of respondents, the result shows that there is only a slight difference number of respondents between male and female. There is 186 female respondents or 50.3%, while 184 male respondents or 49.7% from the sample 370 respondents. The correlation tests have been used in order to achieve the objective 2, which is to identify the relationship between brand awareness, brand image, brand leadership, brand loyalty, and brand quality with party preference among university students. The result shows all the independent variables, which is brand awareness, brand image, brand leadership, brand loyalty, and brand quality, have a significant and positive relationship as the p-value is less than 0.01. However, the brand awareness that have R-value 0.144 shows that it has a very weak relationship with the party preference as compared to brand image, brand leadership, brand loyalty, and brand quality that have moderate and strong relationship respectively with the party preference. Hence, I conclude that hypothesis 1, hypothesis 2, hypothesis 3, hypothesis 4, and hypothesis 5 that stated there is a significant relationship between brand awareness, brand image, brand leadership, brand loyalty, and brand quality with party preference among Malay University students of UUM and USM is accepted. Move to the t-test analysis. It has been used in order to achieve the objective 3, which is to determine the difference in party preference between gender of university students. The analysis shows the p-value is 0.406, which is larger than 0.05 for Levin's test, shows that the sample is equal variance assumed. The results indicate that there is no significant difference in the mean scores on party preference between male and female respondents, since the value significant is higher than 0.05. The value of standard deviation and mean also shows there is no much difference on the values between the gender male and female. Thus, based on the analysis hypothesis 6 that stated there is a significant difference in party preference between gender and Malay University students of UUM and USM is rejected. Based on the last objective, which is to measure the strength of brand awareness, brand image, brand leadership, brand loyalty, and brand quality toward party preference among university students, the regression analysis method have been used. The results show that based on the 5 independent variables proposed, only 2 independent variables contribute to party preference, which is brand loyalty and brand quality. Overall, variables of brand loyalty and brand quality contribute to 77.6% of party preference. The regression equation is party preference y equals to 0.011 plus 0.631x1 plus 0.368x2. Hence, the hypothesis 7 that stated brand awareness, brand image, brand leadership, brand loyalty, and brand quality significantly influence party preference among university students of UUM and USM is accepted. Discussion, it can be said that all the result in this study has been obtained using a specific analytical method in descriptive statistics, Pearson correlation, independent sample t-test, and multiple regression analysis. This study found that the independent variable, which is the brand awareness, brand image, brand leadership, brand loyalty, and brand quality, have a significant relationship with the dependent variable party preference unknown. Overall, the correlation result shows that brand image, brand leadership, brand loyalty, and brand quality have a positive, moderate, and strong relationship respectively with the party preference, despite the brand awareness that shows it has a positive but very weak relationship with the party preference. This situation currently can help the party politics, especially UMNO, to enhance their marketing in developing the awareness within these young voters. Furthermore, the t-test shows that there is no significant difference between male and female on party preference, and this at once makes the hypothesis 6, which stated that there is significant difference in party preference between gender on Malay University students of UUM and USM is rejected. Lastly, the multiple regression that have been conducted on the data shows 2 independent variables, which is brand loyalty and brand quality, have contributed the most and influenced the party preference of UMNO among Malay University students. Based on this research, advertisers and politicians can have a clear vision on the factors that could affect the party preference and can encourage them to design more efficient political brand equity that could reach more target audience and attract the attention. As for the conclusion, the main research issue addressed by this study was to determine the contribution level of different factors in brand equity towards the brand preference of the political parties. As a result, with having a research on this topic eventually can provide us the actual brand politics impacts in increasing the brand equity towards the voting decisions among young voters. Until here, thank you.